The AFC Champions League brings us to Pathum in Thailand today for a contest between BG Pathum United and Johor Darul. It's Thailand versus Malaysia. It's kind of a Southeast Asia derby. Yes, welcome along to match day 2 of Group I of the AFC Champions League. We're at the very nicely appointed stadium just outside of Bangkok to see if Johor or BG Pathum United can pick up their first points in Group I. Both were losers on match day 1. Johor at home to Kawasaki Frontale. BG Pathum United 3-1 against Ulsan Hyundai. And making full use of home advantage is absolutely vital for both of these clubs. Conditions, it's a cooling evening, 27 degrees, 88% humidity though. A little bit of wind, and there's a lot of spaces in this stadium. It's a 3-sided stadium, so the wind, if it does pick up, can become a little bit of a factor. But it is a really nicely appointed stadium. The home of BG Pathum United, who are playing in the AFC Champions League for the 3rd time. They have played Johor Darul on one previous occasion. That was back in 2015. A 3-0 victory for the home club. No survivors of that match surviving for BG Pathum United. Just 2 in the squad from Johor Darul. That's reserve goalkeepers Farazal Malias and Adil, the centre-back. VAR is in use today. The graphic up there tells you that VAR will be used in the group stages of the AFC Champions League. And to hopefully avoid any kinds of confusions, as we've seen elsewhere in the world in the last week or so. All of the officials are from the United Arab Emirates. And so at least language barrier won't be any kind of an issue. BG Pathum United currently 4th in the Thai Premier League. They're up against the Johor Darul team, who last Wednesday won their 10th, yes, their 10th consecutive victory on the Malaysian Super League stage. JDT are very much the masters of Malaysian football at the moment. They also are FA Cup holders and are through to the semi-finals of the Malaysia Cup. But their thoughts are very much on making a big statement on the AFC Champions League stage. They made it to the knockout phase for the first time ever last season. And they will see a victory here today is absolutely essential if they are to have a chance. They've got 2 matches against Ulsan, home and away, coming up after this match against BG Pathum. If they were to go into those 2 matches without a point, it really would be a problem for JDT. So hugely important for both teams. BG Pathum United will be in their home blue shirts. That was changed in 2018, whereas Bangkok Glass, they had been in green shirts, but then they had a change of name, change of colours, and a change of fortunes, because they had dropped down to the 2nd tier of Thai football, won that division, came straight back up and won the Super League. Helping them to do that were 2 Singaporean players, Irfan and Iksan Fandi, who are the sons of a former Johor coach, the famous Singaporean Fandi Ahmad. But both are injured at the moment and will not be playing any part in tonight's game. So an awful lot of local Southeast Asian rivalry going on, as well as, of course, Malaysia-Thailand rivalry in a sporting capacity. Crowd being worked up for this one. There is a small knot of Johor fans who have made the journey north. Stadium just outside the main city of Bangkok. Easy to get to. Reasonable crowd here. Would be hoping for more for such a high-profile match, but nonetheless, the conditions are there and the teams making their way out onto the stage. This is the AFC Champions League. This is Group I. This is Johor Darul visiting BG Pathum United. Sindangda at the back of the line for BG Pathum United. Some of the recent legends of Thai football are in this BG Pathum United side. Chanatip Songkrasin will be playing, as will Sarachuyan. And the Malaysian players will know all about those three from the international stage. They'll also know a little bit about Santipap and Pitiwat and Jakapan, who they will have played on many separate occasions. But the Thais will know all about that man, Hebati, who spent 11 seasons playing his trade for 4 different clubs in Thailand. Scored over 160 goals in over 250 league games for the Thai, or in the Thai Premier League. BG Pathum United will know all about Hebati. Beautiful playing conditions, got to be said. No reason why this should not be a ripstormer of a game. Pitch looks in really good nick. It is a nice stadium. Strange though, being only 3-sided. But that big wall keeps it on the opposite side. Gives it a pending kind of a feel over there. Match referees from the United Arab Emirates. It's a high-profile match, so high-profile match referees. And a little bit of Brazilian presence on both sides. Hebati and Bergson da Silva for JDT. Danilo Alves and Victor Cardoso, the Brazilian presence for the home team. Team photos before the game. I'm really interested to see how number 55, Chanapub Bopan, is able to cope with such a high-profile match. Just 19 years of age, the big centre-back, and he is in the starting lineup alongside Victor Cardoso and Jakapan in a back three. Sarat and Chap Mongkon will be the holding midfielders. Chanatip in the number 10 position behind Tilasin Dangda, and Danilo Alves with Pitiwat and Santipar providing the width. Chachai Butram, vastly experienced goalkeeper between the sticks. Match referees, mainly for the United Arab Emirates. Tajikistan for the 4th official, Sadulo. Mohammed Abdullah Hassan was a referee in the World Cup. Was 4th official in the World Cup semi-final. Refereed 2 matches, including a fabulous game between Cameroon and Serbia, which ended 3 goals apiece. VAR officials also from UAE, Adel Al Nakbi and Mohammed Obeid. It will be Yuri Amat, an Indonesian international with Premier League and La Liga experience, who has the coin toss. Sarachuyan, his opposite number. So we are all just about set. This is the Johor Darul Taksim lineup. It's the same one that lost to Frontale on match day 1, where they played well. So head coach Esteban Solari giving that group the same opportunity. Fernando Forestieri is recovered from injury and he is on the substitute bench. Bergson da Silva is the man who JDT rely on though for their goals, as well as the wing play of Arif Ayman Hanapi and of course Hebati. On the bench, plenty of firepower for both. Igor Sergeyev scored a hat-trick against Shanghai Port in a qualifier for BG Pathum United to make it to the group stages. Bergson da Silva has bashed home 16 goals in 18 league matches for JDT. JDT in their change strip of all white for today. Red and blue, their normal colours, the state colours of Johor. This has got a really nice tension to it. Shian Hazmi is the regular Malaysian international goalkeeper. 2 very, very well-run clubs. BG Pathum United perhaps a little more likely to hire and fire their coaches. They went through 5 last year in a frustrating campaign for them, but they still have the star names that they can call upon. And they made a decent start in the Thai Premier League this year, lying in 4th place in the early stages of the season. Okay, we're all just about set. AFC Champions League. Johor Darul Taksim in the all-white, getting us underway. Going from right to left against BG Pathum United. Johor brought a little group of fans away behind the BG Pathum United goal. And they are the ones that are making themselves heard just at the moment. Early touches around the outside. Harry Fireman looks for the run of Bergson. First foul to JDT. Sarat Union it was. Just clipping Heberty. Bergson will lead the line. Heberty will be all around. There is the designated coach, Surachai. Fabulous little player in his time as a central midfield player. So Munith will just try and curl this one in. Try and give Johor an early start, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. Munith normally a lot better with his set plays than that. Esteban Solari, the head coach since the start of this year. Remarkable record in winning the league. Johor Darul Taksim won every game bar one. In winning the FA Cup, they've won every game. In their progress to the semi-finals of the Malaysia Cup, won every game. So one draw and one defeat against Kawasaki Frontale. That's all that they've suffered this season. Remarkable record for JDT. It counts for nothing. Victor Cardoso just lifts it over. Nicely done. Chanatip looks for Danilo. Tirasim invites Santipap. Danilo, signed from Chonburi. He's turned his man. And Danilo, he's been dragged back. A penalty. It is a penalty inside 2 minutes. Shane Lowry was turned by Danilo. And Lowry has dragged him back. Now Lowry's saying it's outside the penalty area. That's certainly where the shirt pulling starts. But Danilo's strong enough to get inside the penalty area. And there is a drag back in there. Referee Abdullah pointed to the spot. And this will be a VAR check. So the decision has been upheld. Penalty in the early stages. 2 minutes gone. Good play by Danilo. VAR check complete very, very early on in the game. It was a foul. It was a case of where the foul took place. And Victor Cardoso is looking to step up. Referee Abdullah Hassan, not a favourite of Shane Lowry at the moment. Sihan Hazmi. Does he gamble? Does he stay big? Cardoso. Big intake of breath. BG Pathum United from the penalty spot. Cardoso. Oh, Sheehan got a hand to it, but Victor Cardoso down the middle. And what a start that is for the Thai team. He nearly rescued his team, but nearly not good enough. And in the 4th minute, penalty from Victor Cardoso gives BG Pathum United the lead. Well, there's the drag. It certainly starts outside the penalty area. And then it carries on inside. Straight down the middle. This will be the angle. Sheehan frustrated with himself having got a big hand to it. Cardoso. And BG Pathum United, right then, they have something to defend, but on the... Hey, Arif Ayman has equalised instantaneously. Long ball, beautifully controlled and dispatched into the top corner. Well, there is space behind the fullbacks when you play three at the back, and this is nothing more than a long ball over the top. Oh. There was a look at a potential handball. No handball. It was instantaneous control. And we're all square 6 minutes in. And that little knot of Johor fans to the left of that screen. Thrilled to bits with Arif Ayman. Great talent, prodigious talent in Malaysia. Oh, game on. .21 years of age. He's scored 7 league goals in the championship winning campaign this year. Now he's got 1 on the AFC Champions League stage. And how important it is for Johor. Lowry. Well, he did pull back his man Lowry, and he's been rescued by his teammates. And there's Arif again. Arif making a darting move inside Pitiwat. They play 3 at the back, which means that the fullbacks can be caught out. Jacopam drives it forward. Danilo loses out. There's the long ball. Jody Ahmad sees the run of Arif. What a touch. Just directs it beautifully into the place where he can get the shot in. And as Chachai came out, Arif puts it into the top shelf. Heberty loses control. Sarach into Tidasim. Good play by Afik Fazale. Heberty then dispossessed by Chap Moncom. Good play by Chap Moncom. Chanatip, swing and a miss. Afik Fazale with a fine tackle. Bergson putting pressure on Chanapak. Super finish. And a great response from the Malaysian champions. Davis. Afik Fazale. Hongguan. Heberty. Heberty and Davis. In each other's way, but this will come straight back to Arif, Heberty. Chap Moncom got the better of Hongguan, and this is Danilo. Only one in the penalty area and lifts that one over the top, the Brazilian. Kobinong, absent without leave, the left back. Very good opening 10 minutes. Davis. Arif cuts inside. Just has that nicked off him. Cardoso wanted a foul. Muniz. Plenty of power in the shot, but straight at Chachai. It's Chakapan who's down injured. Referee happy to play an advantage on Muniz. Accuracy, but meat and drink for Chachai. 19 caps for Chachai Pathum. This is Satipap. Danilo. In Larry again. Having a heavyweight battle. Tap on the ankle by Bergson, who as always looks as innocent he possibly can. Chanapak, yeah, just caught on the side of the ankle. It's a big fella for 19. It's a big responsibility for him, because Bergson and Heberty really were. Cardoso. Penalty for him, equalised quickly by Arif. Cardoso once again. Sarach wants it short. Chachai to Satipap. Sweeps out to Pitiwat. Fired it into Danilo. Couldn't control it. Hongguan. Sihan just guides it forward, but out of play for a BG Pathum United throw-in. Heberty. Heberty running hard. Heberty outside to Bergson. 2-1 Johor. Bergson da Silva. And this is a terrific response by Johor. Possible offside though against Bergson as Heberty played him in. There is a chance that this will be disallowed. Bergson still celebrating. He's confident, but let's just wait and see. When Heberty played the ball into the right-hand side, Bergson was adjacent, but he's normally cute enough just to know where the backman is. And no offside is the decision. His confidence, I think, told us everything. Ooh, it's tight though, isn't it? Gosh, it's tight. It is the width of half a boot. Heberty driving in from the heart of midfield. And Bergson just drifting away from Victor Cardoso. And then rifling back through goalkeeper Chachai's legs. 14th minute goal for Bergson da Silva, first in the AFC Champions League this year. 16 and 18 in the league. Throughout his career, Bergson just under a goal a game he averages. And Johor, well, in domestic football, they have been averaging 4 goals a game. Janapak. Cardoso. Stolen by Arif. And then gave it back. And Pitiwat can start again. Laid out wide by Chatmoncon. Pitiwat, the wing backs provide the width. Sarach, out wide, Satipap, Danilo again, Larry for company. Again, Danilo's done brilliantly, pulled back by Lever Corbinong. It's proven to be a real handful. Here's Danilo Alves. He won the early penalty. He's a physical player, and Corbinong's a big lad as well. Corbinong a little tug of the shirt, that's what the Sarachuyan has got Danilo to aim for, and Victor Cardoso is up there as well. Choice it for Danilo. It's going to be a real handful, Danilo. Shane Lowry has got his hands absolutely full. Well, on that occasion, it's Matt Davis who's there. Lowry was the one mopping up behind him. Malaysia captain, has captained Malaysia, I should say. Great honour for him. A regular in the JDT teams over, well, ever since he signed from Pahang. Gave possession away here though. It's Pitiwat. Looks over the top for Tiddersin. Starts things over again for Johor, who lead by 2-1. Davis looks for Arif. Pitiwat that time very, very close. Dink over the top, and Davis is going to chase. He's not offside. Discretion, the better part of valor there for Victor Cardoso. He was at Chiang Mai last season. Now that's Tongchai Sukoki. He's the manager of the team. There do seem to be a lot of chiefs in the BG Pathum coaching staff. There's Danilo. Chatmoncol pulling back one. Munith. Free kick has gone against the home side. Munith has just got ahead of him. Chatmoncon There's a Rugby World Cup going on in France at the moment. That's not out of place there. 20 exhilarating minutes gone. Early penalty. Fired home off the gloves of the goalkeeper by Victor Cardoso. An instantaneous response from Arif Ayman Hanapi. And then Heberty and Bergson combining. That's an interesting after you Claude situation from Shane Lowry. He will have better 20 minutes in a Johor shirt. Tiratin, nicely done. This is Santipop. Santipop, chance to shoot. Santipop, whoa. Lowry's firm header. And then Bergson brought down. Forearm across the chest there by Chatmoncon Tonkiri. There's the effort, and there is Shane Lowry getting a big forehead in the way. As I said, he's probably had better 20 minutes, but there's no doubting his heart, no doubting he'll put his body on the line, as he did there. Munith. Corbin Ong caught in possession. Santipop Changom. Chatmoncon. Danilo. Surrounded by white shirts. Munith clears. And that's really well played by Bergson. Under pressure from Victor. Chatmoncon Tonkiri needs to be careful. That's 3 times he's been involved in little moments and incidents. Bergson's done really well. He's not only a goal scorer, he's the first line of defence. And he manages to hold the ball up so well, the Brazilian. Time from Fortaleza. Midway through the first half. Kawasaki and Ulsan Hyundai, the 2 of the teams in this group. Only one guaranteed a place in the next round. Oh, lovely ball. Arif Ayman. Skips past one challenge, Arif. Gets to the byline, Arif. Step it across, and it ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper. Munith thought he just had a tap in. There's a foul. No yellow cards as yet. Nathaniel Seo Hongwon getting away with a little drag back there. And you've seen now them given. He'll be very aware of Chanatip. We will have played against him as a player. I don't think Hongwon played in the match last year when Chanatip was playing for Kawasaki. Here's Arif though, to the byline. Munith wants it. Oh, he misses the first kick. And then amazingly, Chanapak and Chachai work it out. Munith. Lovely ball inside to Arif Ayman. Arif Ayman for 3-1. Great save. Fabulous ball inside the fullback. That's just delicious. Afiq Fazale picking out Arif. And Chachai Butram to the rescue. 6 in the penalty area. Goes to the near post. Important header away. Victor. He's looking a little bit harassed. That's his Tongchai down on the bench. Well, Munith had that Arif Ayman denied by the goalkeeper. Johor with the 2-1 lead. Will they regret missing those chances? Danilo's flick. And referee happy to keep his hands in his pockets. Chap Moncom. Just getting on with the game. Sarach. Chanatip. Really peripheral, not being able to get into the match at all, Chanatip. Back from a time at a very successful time at Consadole and then Kawasaki. Santipar couldn't get it through the Verkorbinong. Down the line. Danilo doesn't quite grab. It was a lovely move though. Santipar works it beautifully around the outside. That's Chap Moncom, who continues to make those runs. Rather scuffs the shots, does Danilo. See hands long ball, looks for Bergson. Hongguan plays that defensive shield just in front of the back two. Got there by Chanatip. Swung out wide by Heberty to Corbinong. First time Lever Corbinong's got down this left-hand side. Heberty lifts it over. Would have got it back, but Wan Munith got in his teammate's way. BG Pathum, one of the few top clubs in Thailand that Heberty didn't play for. His boot taken off him as well. He's got the assist for the go-ahead goal by Bergson. That came on 14 minutes. Since then, to their credit, BG Pathum United have got themselves back into this contest. The best chances definitely have fallen to JDT. Davis caught by Danilo, but Danilo Sharac. Corbinong. Second chance for Corbinong. Heberty. Chanapak behind him. Great tackle by Chanapak, but it only breaks to Munith. And on to Heberty. And Afik for Zale. He's just neat and tidy. The ball carrying job. Unobtrusive, so effective. Munith, the creator. Hongguan, the destroyer. Possession 60-40 in favour of the home side in the first half hour. Afik. Munith. Danger. Danilo's run it back and Chanatip can run up Wan Munith. Looks for Danilo. Davis wanted the foul, doesn't get it. He's letting a lot go, is Abdullah Hassan. And again, that's reasonable. Pitiwat. Right then, bit of space for Sarachuyan. Cross comes in, not well dealt with. Again, two Johor players going for the same ball, Hongwan and Yodi Amat. It's been taken quickly. Too quickly for everybody. Danilo slams it over the top. Wow, that is a really, really quick corner kick. Surajai excited. Very, very quickly taken before Johor or anybody else was ready. And Danilo taken as much as by surprise as everybody else. A lot of pressure at the near post. Siham, comfortable catch for him. It was all a diversion to send a ball into the back stick. Chanatip. Seems to have lost a little bit of the zip of the Chanatip of old. You can still see a pass. Santipap. Lowry carefully belted clear. Santipap with a second chance. At the back post was Pitiwat, gets the volley in. Siham drops on the ball. Very sharp from BG Pathum. They are taking things quickly, taking the game to Johor. Comfortable save for Siham. Pakwapam. Now then, Chanatip. That worried the goalkeeper, Sihan Hazmi. First time we've really seen that little burst of acceleration. I was saying that might have disappeared from his game. Well, clearly it hasn't. Lowry blocked off. Right, Tilasin Dangda. Chanatip, gorgeous control. Sarachuyan wins it ahead of Heberty. Chanatip again. Free kick. The Verko Binong. Chap Moncon. Takes up good positions on the edge of the penalty area. Kobdong has escaped again with no yellow card. This referee Abdullah Hassan is being consistent in this game. As we have a look at the second goal, Heberty gets through 1-2. It is close to being offside, but it's a fine strike by Bergson. Power beating Chachai. Heberty with the assist, holding off Chap Moncon. They're now defending a free kick. It's too close to the goalkeeper. Very, very frustrating. Sarach apologises to just about everybody. He and we and everybody watching knows that he's much better than that. Ebati. Arif. Finding plenty of space. And he could go either way. Arif Ayman. Arif Ayman. A little bit greedy. Davis. Deflected and finally hooked clear by Jakapan, and Chanatip can chase. Tillerson in front of him. Chanatip looks out wide to Danilo Alves. Gets the cross back, but only one blue shirt in the penalty area. It's been a handful, Danilo. Man down is Yodi Amat. And that is concerning for Johor Darul Taksim. He is their leader, their organiser. Looks to have landed awkwardly. Chanatip Songkrasan in the last 10 minutes, just beginning to exert his influence on the game. Good game it is as well. The Johor fans who've made the journey up from the southern tip of Johor, of Malaysia. Mansalari and Shane Lowry discussing this. Lowry keeping close to Danilo. That's been a good battle. Ahmad thankfully looks okay, even if he's walking off a little bit gingerly. Andrade with the assist. No yellow cards remarkably in this match so far. And that celebration. Back live. Breaking play for the injury. Davis. He and Arif Ayman have a really good understanding down that right-hand side. Been given away this time though. Tillerson tried to play it first time. Yodi Amat is back on the pitch. Cardoso heads it on. Hongguan just stepping in the way of that attempted pass by Chanatip. That's a growing battle in the game, Chanatip versus Hongguan. Hongguan, the deepest lying of the Johor defensive midfield trio. Moncon over the top, asking far too much there. Pitiwat. Plenty of Thai international experience here for BG Pathum United. Tillerson, of course, 126 caps, a goal every other game on the international stage. He's the main man, but there's Bergson, whose goal here is separating us. Cardoso, lovely ball over the top. Chanatip just beginning to find little spaces. Jakapan. Chapmoncon. Danilo. Santipar. Patience the key. Cardoso. Jakapan. Nice football, Chanatip at the heart of it. Victor Cardoso. His penalty opener seems a long time ago now. Think over the top, footed us into Chanatip. Smashes into Hongwon. Stood his ground. Won back though, effectively by Chanapauk. Chanatip's on Krasin. Dances through a couple of challenges. Danilo. Chapmonkon! Just over the top. This is the end of the move, which was all about Chanatip's on Krasin's quick feet. Played out wide and looking for Chanatip. Lowry's header. There's an incident on the edge of the box and there's a Johor player down. Chanapauk it was, but Johor are going to play on here because Bergson on his own looking for support. Or is he? No, he's going for the shot on his own. Bergson de Silva. There was no support for him. Munith thought that he'd been caught by Chanapauk Boapan as the big centre-back strode forward. Chapmonkon, wasn't it? South America and East Europe playing in Asia. Under a Middle Eastern referee. This is the joy of AFC. A couple of minutes before half-time. Pitiwat's ball inside. Danilo. Muscled out of it. Afiq Fazel again, quietly effective. Davis under pressure for Danilo. Davis picked up by Jakapan. Munith. Last few seconds of a half. Corbinong. He likes to get forward a lot more than he's been able to in this match. Now he's gone forward. Munith takes the space that Corbinong left. Afiq, Eberty. Munith. Nice football. Chachai, delicious delivery to Chanatip. Hongwon stands his ground. Good defending, good football. 4 minutes to add on at the end of a really good first half. Width provided once again by Pitiwat. Jakapan just invites the pass in. Santipap throwing this time for JDT after good work by Juan Muniz. Both teams lost on the opening day of the AFC Champions League. Johor at home to Kawasaki. They took a lot of heart from the performance, if not the result, against Frontale. BG Pathum United beaten by 2 second-half goals in a 3-1 defeat after they pulled themselves back at 1-1 in Ulsan. Jakapan. Santipap. Chanatip just trying to find a hole to exploit. Santipap again, Victor Cardoso. Long ball. Come over to the far side where Pitiwat is waiting. Davis out very quickly to block Pitiwat. Pitiwat again. Forward from Jakapan. It's been quietly effective, Jakapan, just in front of the back two. Heberty dispossessed expertly by Sarac. Danilo. Chanatip wanted a quick 1-2 from Danilo. Didn't get it. Comes out to Santipap. Continual pressure from BG Pathum United in the last few minutes of this first half. And Hongguan just steps in the way. Nicely positioned. Is once again Bergson. Lovely ball, looks for Lebert, Corbinong, and Corbinong just blocked off by Chanapak. That's really good defending. So completes the clearance. Chanapak at 19 looks like he is some find. Sarajuyan starts things again. 30 seconds. Tidersin. Tidersin continues his run. Danilo in the middle, but Arif Ayman doing defensive work there. There is a real work ethic about both teams. Several times we've seen forwards getting back, making important defensive plays. The latest. Danilo. The pressure. He's got away with one there, Sihan Hazmi. And it's the last touch of our first half, which started so promisingly for BG Pathum United. An early penalty awarded with VAR assistance. Danilo had been pulled back by Shane Lowry. That was put away by Victor Cardoso, but within a minute Cardoso's penalty had been equalised after Yodi Ahmed's long ball was controlled and dispatched into the top corner by the impressive Arif Ayman, and then Bergson was on hand to put away a pass from Heberty to give us a half-time score at the BJ Stadium. BG Pathum United 1, Johor Darul Taksim 2. A very warm welcome back to the BG Stadium. AFC Champions League, Group I, match day number 2. BG Pathum United 1, Johor Darul Taksim 2. The scoreline at the moment. And it looks like there's going to be a change or two for BG Pathum United. Igor Sergeyev, the Uzbek striker, and Freddy Alvarez, the Costa Rican midfielder, both stripped and ready to come on for the home team. Bit of surprise that one, if not both, were left out of the first game of the first half. Tongchai Sukola deciding that half-time is the time to make these changes. Sergeyev, in particular, knows his way around a football field. Terrific player. Scored a hat-trick against Shanghai Port in the qualification match to get BG Pathum to this stage. 65 caps for Uzbekistan, 17 goals aside from Tobal at the start of this season. And Costa Rican player Freddy Alvarez also looks like he's ready to come on as well. 28-year-old, ever present in the league so far this season, can score goals from midfield, and there indeed are the changes. So Chak Mongkom is replaced. Feroz Baharuddin coming on for Johor Darul Taksim. Feroz is a young player, and that can only suggest that there might have been a problem with... we saw Yuri Ahmed pick up some treatment in the first half. Waiting for confirmation. Feroz, a very accomplished central defender. So Alvarez is on, Igor Sergeyev is on. BG Pathum trail by 2-1. Cardoso with the very early penalty. There is Feroz Baharuddin. Chanatip came into the game in the second part of the first half. BG Pathum United need a little bit more of that from him. Yeah, Jody Amat replaced by Feroz Baharuddin. Okay, so changes on both sides. Second half about to get underway. AFC Champions League, full start. Second half eventually underway. BG Pathum United in the blue, going right to left. From Thailand against the Malaysian champions, the 10-time champions of Malaysia now. 2-1 to JDT. Arif and Bergson with the goals. Here's Heberty. He's kind of playing in a creator role. And Heberty tries the shot that's pulled away, and Bergson is closing in at a rate of knots. Here's Freddy Alvarez on for Danilo. He had a very good first half, and Igor Sergeyev, very different player to Danilo. Vast experience on ball over the top. Santipap Changom. Pressure by Lever Corbinong. Oh, wasted ball by Jakapam. Plenty of opportunity to pick across there, but he's put it fully 20 metres too far. There's confirmation. Feroz on for Jordi Amat. And that's also the defensive leader for Johor. Hongguan turned it round the corner. And again, well played, got to be said. I'm impressed by Chanapak. Sugayev's first involvement. And he's fouled. Over that responsibility. Well, the defensive leader anyway. So Tidersin and Sergayev, the two up front. Sihan Hazmi has just to sort his wall out here. Need a couple of safe stops. Sihan nearly got to the penalty, got a hand to it, couldn't keep it out. Jakapan might fancy this. Chanatip, of course, fancies it. As does Freddy Alvarez. In fact, it's Costa Rican who's lining this one up. Could be a ruse, of course. Johor need to be careful. Alvarez up and way over the top. Costa Rican confidence. Rugby style conversion, even that was wide. Could see what he was trying to do, the wall does well. Interesting that no player was lying down behind the wall. Sihan has to be careful. Feroz under pressure, puts the ball out of play. Alvarez. Strong character, saw off Arif Ayman comfortably. Sarachuyan to Chanapak. Cardoso. This is made into the space where Jakapan was. It's on the inside. Driven just past the far post. That's a fine effort. I think it's Tidersin. Cutting in on that left foot, Tidersin Dangda. Yet to score this season. They wheel him out for the big occasions, and he still is the man for the big occasion, Tidersin. I think you all heard Bergson, and it's only a throw-in. Mohamed Abdullah Hassan. He's let a lot go, and he's not fallen for any histrionics. Chanapak certainly looked like there was contact, but Abdullah Hassan not buying into it at all. Here's Heberty. Davis. A bit of head tennis between Heberty and Davis. Picked off by Sergayev. He dragged it back. Just for consistency, no foul given for Bergson de Silva, no foul given for Igor Sergayev. Davis looks up, not a lot on, so doesn't put the cross in. That's Arif to maybe have a little dribble. Arif goes past Freddy Alvarez. Corbinong. The best ball in. It's recovered well, Corbinong. And is then caught accidentally, I think, by Santipap. It's an honest but late attempt to get the ball. They're having fun, the boys from Straits. And Chanapak does really well. But so did Afik. Heberty. Bergson! And a put in for the rebound by Juan Muniz for 3-1. Heberty's shot, and it was Bergson following up his second. Well, Johor have established a 2-goal cushion. Beautiful football. It's Bergson's effort deflected into Juan Muniz. And I called it right first. Should have trusted myself. Bergson went off on a wild celebration. Good save by Chachai. But Juan Muniz is there on hand. He's a very useful contributor of goals from midfield. Gets into the penalty area in support of the front three. And 1 Muniz makes it 3-1 to Johor. First goal of the AFC campaign. And that gives JDT a little bit of breathing space. Sergayev out wide. Santipap. Sarachuyan dispossessed but given away to Sergayev. Puts it across the face of goal. Good defensive work and not so good defensive work. Little clip on the tip of the toe. Always painful from Arif. Again going for the ball. Two players at different ends of their respective careers. Sarach, 31 years of age now. Arif, 10 years, his career ahead of him. He got the all-important equaliser as Chanatip. And the danger for BG Pathum United is to be caught out on the break. Chanatip, little ball, Sergayev! Instant response from BG Pathum United. Chanatip, lovely ball in. Do forgive me, it's Victor Cardoso. He was up there, still staying up from the free kick earlier on. Chanatip lays it up beautifully, and Victor Cardoso really can't miss from there. Dreadful marking from JDT. Davis comes in very late, but Chanatip hoisted up above Feroz, and Cardoso's second goal. Well, Johor had the instant response to Victor's first goal. It's Victor Cardoso who has the instant response to Johor's third goal, but JDT still lead 3-2. Bergson. Oh, barged off the ball. That will be a yellow card. Victor Cardoso. That was a you shall not pass moment. Cynical in the extreme. That is really cynical. Free kick to JDT, who lead by 3 goals to 2. Victor Cardoso with both goals for BG Pathum United. Bergson with 1. Arif Ayman with 1. And Juan Muniz with what at the moment would be the winning goal should it remain 3-2. Muniz it is with the free kick. Goes for Cole. That's not the worst effort. Chatai, to his credit, I think had that covered. Doesn't take a step to his right. Isn't going to be caught out by that. Sarach. Lovely ball out wide to Santipap. Well, it's gone in or just gone wide, but the ball had gone out of play. Not completely convinced by that. Santipap and Pitiwat, they are the route from out wide for BG Pathum United if they are to pull this one back. They trail by 3-1, they've got one back and there's still over half an hour to go. Jakapan drives a lovely ball out wide, but flag is up for offside against Citizen Dangda. He disagrees. Siham to Muniz. Confident enough to drive forward himself. Jakapan got in the way and then Muniz doesn't follow the ball from Heberty. Sarach, right there, Chanatip. A little feints, but didn't beat his man, but is strong enough to win it back. Sarach. Alvarez out wide. Alvarez again. Keen to get on the ball. Freddy Alvarez. 2 in the penalty area. Little stumble. Allows Davis just to come away calmly. Afiq Fazale. No foul given. Muniz out by Afiq, wins it back, and Arif knocked out of play by Victor Cardoso. So important to this team. Feroz. Ooh, caught in possession, Feroz Baharudin. Quick enough to save his own skin, and then confident enough to take the short ball from Siham. Then gives it away once again. Alvarez slides it in. Sarach. Sergeyev. Good tackle, and that's out for a throw-in to BG Pathum United. An hour played. Feroz Baharudin finding out that AFC Champions League pace is quicker than domestic football. Alvarez. Chanatip. Corbinong tried to get in there first. Didn't succeed. Santipop. 3 in the penalty area. Santipop. Still Santipop. Great block by Shane Lowry. Now there's a break on here. 3-on-1. Flag stays down. Bergson's got Heberty inside of him. Bergson de Silva. Off the post. And cleared. What a contest. What a game. Sergeyev tries to get the wrong side of Feroz Baharuddin. Arif, Heberty. Skated away from his man. Heberty still going. Jakapan came away with it, and Chanatip. Freddy Alvarez. Jakapan didn't catch it right. Good position, being closed down by Juan Muniz. Up at the other end, this was the ball in. Bergson took his time. Heberty wonders why there wasn't a square pass, but to be fair, Bergson's done just about everything right. Literally millimetres to the right, and that is 4-2. Really good game of football. Chances at either end. Two attack-minded teams. Davis wanted Arif to go for it. Arif might still nearly get a chance. Substitutions being made. Picked up a yellow card for talking back to the referee. That's what the delay was, not substitutions at all. PT1 doesn't look too happy. Now the changes are coming in. Pitiwat to be replaced. And it's Watanakon. Suwat Lakon. Signed from Montong United. The 2022 season, that's a straight like for like. I think Watanakon's a more attack-minded player than Pitiwat. Sergeyev. Chanatip. Loses out. Here's Heberty. Heberty, chance to shoot. Really good block by Victor Cardoso. And Cardoso will come away with the ball. Strides elegantly. Santipop. Cardoso, the overlapping centre-back. Jakapan keeps it moving. Sarach. Right then, Watanakon. It's not the worst ball in. It's out to Chanatip. And that will be a corner kick. Well, Cardoso was in the middle again. He's on a hat-trick, of course, now, Victor Cardoso. When he does draw forward, Jakapan just drops into his centre-back place. There's Victor, number 5. Sugayev makes a run to the near post. Sihan Hazmi catches cleanly. Really difficult to predict the way this will go. Hongwan for Johor, who have the advantage 3-2. Kobinong to Lowry. Hongwan, confident in his ability to pick out Matt Davis. Heberty, again, just playing from deep. Heberty, little give and go with Munith, doesn't come out. Chanatip comes away with the ball, and again, somehow smuggles it out. Botanical, dispossessed by Matt Davis. Davis was looking to the far post. That's good goalkeeping by Chachai. Anticipated early the deep cross. Freddie out wide to Santipap. This is Sergeyev, who'll work hard. Alvarez, dispossessed by Feroz. He was quick enough to get there, and Feroz Baharudin's carried on his run. Bergson is there, faced by Cardoso and pulled back by Cardoso. Remember, he's on a yellow card, and Bergson is alluding to that. Victor Cardoso is going to get a talking to. Times that's a yellow card. Instead, on the line, the yellow card is going to be given to a Johor member of staff. Hendrik dos Santos, Brazilian-born, but now Malaysian international, comes on for, again, a very effective performance by Afiq Fazail. No histrionics from Afiq. Munith standing over the ball. Free kick for Johor. Game's gone into a slight lull. And Chachai's come a long way. Oh, how is that a free kick? Shane Lowry hasn't even touched him. It's his own player who's taken him out. Chachai's come a long way. Has indeed gone over his own player, Chachai. Not saying it's not a nasty fall, but it's certainly not a foul by Shane Lowry. Salah Julian starts things off again. Eight shots on target by Johor as an away team. That's impressive. Tidersin was trying to turn his man. Oh, Arif Ayman trying to be a little bit too creative in his own penalty area, and he's being caught out. Chanatip in possession. Chanatip chases through, but Faroz is quick enough to make a good interception and get the clearance. And then another youngster, Chanapak, finds Chachai, his goalkeeper. Good pass out from Chachai. Good game of football. 71 minutes played. Chanatip Songkrasin invites the ball in. Alvarez goes back to Cardoso. To Chanapapwapan. Tarakorn. Sarac. Lovely little dummy. And Igor Sigayev is blocked off. Munith doing a good defensive job. Jakapan keeps it going wide to Santipap. Santipap wants the little give and go. And that'll break through comfortably. And to Johor's relief, off Jakapan to goalkeeper Sihan Hazmi. Arif penalised for backing in. Alvarez wants to get forward in every opportunity. Alvarez wants to be involved. Jakapan finds the Costa Rican. Finds Chanatip on Krasin. Tried to go on the inside. Well played, Matt Davis. Saw the run outside of Motarakorn. Now then, Munith. Scored one already, and that'll be a yellow card. Sadat Julian. Wrong side of Wan Munith. Does try to get a little nibble of the ball. He joins Victor Cardoso from his own team and Wan Munith in the referee's notebook. Ref has done his absolute best to keep the discipline to a minimum. Right, Fernando Forestieri. That's the huge chunk of the season with injury. Needs to be careful. He's on a yellow card. Here's his goal. Following up after Bergson's shot was only parried by Chachai Butron. So that's the positive contribution. In fact, there's been a lot of positive contributions. Munith replaced by Forestieri. Maybe Heberty will drop a little bit deeper. Davis needs to be careful. Siham, cool, under pressure. Hongwan. Forestieri straight into the action. What a season Fernando Forestieri has had. To his injury, 18 goals in 17 league games. Here's Arif Ayman, spins away. Well, one back by Heberty. Oh, if he looks to his left, he's got Arif off the side of the post. Big chances. Johor have really got to make one of these stick. Twice now he's hit the post. And Chanatip comes back the other way. Siham comfortably out to take that. But there was a big chance in the first half for Munith and for Arif. Bergson's hit the post twice in the second half. Good teams will punish you if you don't take your opportunities. Heberty. Look at the way Bergson just peels off. Thought he'd found the bottom corner. Normally he does. Heberty again, such a wonderful provider. So Jakobam, a defensive-minded player, is replaced by the attack-minded Thai under-23 international Patrick Gustafsson. There could be more goals in this yet. There really could. There will. Davis. One again, who's shown real maturity. As has Feros since he came on. Good crop of young. Korbinong. Sergeyev will pressurise the goalkeeper. Sihan. Looks for Davis. Davis just eased off it by Chanatip. Throwing though. Goes to Johor. And this is Arif. Arif Ayman's pace. Arif Ayman. This time they make it count. The quick throw from Matt Davis, the lightning pace and cool finish of Arif Ayman. And the celebration, Arif and Bergson. It's a quick throw and he has just got lightning pace. Gets away from Watadakon, who just wasn't alive to the speed of thought and speed of foot. The speed of thought from Davis, the speed of foot from Arif. And that understanding works wonders. (4-2), Arif second. And Surachai looks on. Well, for BG Pathum, it's 11 minutes to chase the impossible. Chanapak onto Chanatip. Watadakon. Sarach, Chanatip, Davis, right there, loses out though to Watadakon. Sarachuyan, time and space. Alvarez, Siham in through a ruck of players to be first on the ball. (2-1) at half time. Juan Muniz made it 3-1. Almost instantly, Victor Cardoso pulled one back for 3-2. Now a second for Arif Ayman as Victor covers up defensively. Long ball out wide, looks for Santipap. Gustafsson and Korbinong. Without being as effective as usual, Lever Korbinong has been strong defensively. Hendrik, Heberty. Nice idea. Picking out Arif. Bergson. Ooh, long range effort isn't far away. Ooh. I think Chacha is very relieved. Oh, that is a whisker away from Bergson. As we look at the Arif goal. Two goals in 2 matches, 2 goals in this match. Certainly a young player to look out for. Ulsan next for Johor. Ulsan away and home, big matches. Patrick. Corbinong does really well. Really well, Lever Corbinong. The noise is coming away from the Johor fans on the left, behind Sihan's goal. Manager and coach Tongchai and Surachai. Frustrating night for them. Well, to be fair, Johor have been the better team. Davis, another long throw. Bergson the target that time. And it's Santipop right the way over from right back who's doing the covering. And he's having a real go at his 2 centre-backs. Heberty. Davis storms his way through. Corner kick. An exhilarating game. Johor have scored 4. It really could be 8. They've hit the woodwork twice. They've missed 2 big openings. It's Heberty. Okay, there's a statement. Given away, could that rebound against them? It's certainly going to be a yellow card. Hongguan. And then Hongguan takes a sit down. Freddy Alvarez pulled back in mid-flow. Yellow card for Hongguan. Nathaniel Show Hongguan to give him his full moniker. Again, quietly ineffective. Doesn't get forward much. He does have an FA Cup final goal to his credit, a 30-yard super goal to help Johor win the first of their attempted repeat of a treble. They're 2/3 of the way through that. Surachai looks on. He's got the players who could mount a challenge. He's got power in Chanapak. He's got creativity in Chanatip. Freddy Alvarez onto Patrick Gustafsson. The goal now would be interesting. Tarakon. Break to Sergayev. Side netting. Watch out for the future stars. We're seeing one here in Arif Ayman Hanapi. He's already made a real mark on the domestic game. Won international caps and now on the AFC Champions League stage. 2 goals on the road in Pathum Thani against BG Pathum United. There he is, just feeding the ball into Bergson. Back by Chanapak. This is another player, young player, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot more of. Chanapak Boapam. Heberty clipped by Igor Sergeyev. Yellow card for Sergeyev. I don't think it's for the foul. I think it's for him going on and having an argument with Bergson de Silva. It is a foul. It's by no means the dirtiest foul we've seen. He carries on. He doesn't walk away. Hendrik Dos Santos wants the corner. Well, Johor, after the home defeat against Kawasaki Frontale, there wasn't any mourning. There wasn't a feeling that they were beaten by a much better team. There was a feeling that they belong in this kind of company. And I think Sergeyev and Bergson carry on their discussion, in inverted commas. I think this performance proves that point. Flag up for offside against Forestieri. Santipop down the line. Patrick Gustafsson playing effectively as an orthodox winger, but no space behind Corbinong. So Santipop takes it himself. Sarach, Chanatip just tries to play the 1-2 off Tirasim and Heberty. Looks out for Forestieri. Didn't mean that, Fernando Forestieri, but it's very effective. Then Heberty holds on to possession. Sweeps the ball too much for Corbinong. Four minutes of time for BG Pathum United. They need to score pretty soon. Instead, Sehan stretches and holds on, and will take 20 seconds, maybe more. Victor bundles Bergson out the way. Tip again. This amazing ability to wriggle free. Watalakor blocked off. This will be a corner off Matt Davis. Johor have some sensible defending to do. Bit of revenge for a 3-0 loss at this same venue in 2015 in AFC Champions League, as the Johor fans have a little bit of fun. Johor defenders have to have their defensive hat on. And Siham rather fortuitously makes the catch. For BG Pathum United, this will now be 2 defeats in 2, 7 goals conceded. Kawasaki home and away to come. Oh, that's naughty. Forestieri caught by Santipap. Shami Safari coming on for the man of the match. Certainly the match winner. Arif Ayman Hanapi. And Safi Grahim also going to get a couple of seconds on the pitch. Here's the first of the goals. That was just after the penalty had given BG Pathum the lead, and that's the second. That was the insurance goal to make it 4-2. So Shami Safari comes on. And Safi Grahim going Safi Grahim. Hongwon limps off. Good job, well done. They've already got a league title and FA Cup win under their belt. They have an AFC Cup semi-final to look forward to. Also the AFC Champions League. It's going to be a busy-ish time. A yellow card this time. Freddy Alvarez. Bergson and Forestieri. In this situation, they will milk it. Alvarez, though, gets the card. Heberty. A bit of keep ball from Johor. From Corbinong. The referee would be, I think, well advised just to get this game over with. It's getting so bitty. Something could flare up. Cardoso doesn't go long. It's not the BG Pathum United way. They'll try and create a goal. Alvarez out wide to Patrick Gustafsson. Alvarez again. Sergeyev. That is the final touch. Sergeyev puts the ball out, but Johor Darul Taksim have come away from Pathum Thani with a very, very good 4-2 win. And that's after going behind to an early penalty scored by Victor Cardoso. He would later score a header to bring the game back to 3-2. But goals from Arif Ayman, an instant response to the Cardoso penalty. Bergson da Silva and Juan Muniz capitalising on Bergson's shot that was parried. Followed by a leg goal from Arif Ayman. Mean the Johor Darul Taksim have got their first win of this season's AFC Champions League campaign. A convincing one it is as well. They hit the post twice, had other very, very good moments. Lot of work, lot of self-incrimination for Chanatip and BG Pathum United. They must focus on Kawasaki next. But Johor Darul Taksim, they're in a fine frame of mind. They've just won the league, and now they've got 3 points on the road. It's finished. BG Pathum United 2, Johor Darul Taksim 4.